Hello, welcome and thank you for watching this video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the processes and the procedure for admission into University of Ibadan distance learning program. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to tell you the requirement for admission into different courses. I'm going to tell you about the school fees. I'm going to tell you about the courses that are available, the mode of learning, and any other thing that you need to know. I want to assure you that this video will provide a guidance and it will give you an explanation of everything you need to know about admission into UI distance learning program. So this video is being recorded on the 23rd of February 2025, and as you can see the headline, or let's say the topic on this document, you can see that the application form is currently available as at the time of making this video. So the admission is usually open whenever the school management decides to, according to the academic calendar. So if you are watching this video, the admission form might not be available, but whenever it is available, the school management will announce it, and you can check that announcement on the website of the school, or you can send a message as at the time you are watching the video to make inquiry if the admission form is currently available. But at the time of making this video, February 23rd, 2025, the application form is available. So let's go straight to the point. Section here is about making the difference between the regular program and UI distance learning. So what does UI distance learning means? What does it stand for? So the University of Ibadan has two modes of undergraduate programs: the traditional face-to-face mode, which is a regular, or let's say the main on-campus program, and also the innovative open and distance e-learning program, and that's what we call UIDLC. So if you are willing to pursue undergraduate degree in University of Ibadan, there are two options available. The first one is the regular main on-campus program, which you can only obtain admission through JAMB, post-UTME, and with your level results. If you want to know things about that, you can check this YouTube channel under the playlist of your admission process. You will see uh, different videos on admission process, requirement, cutoff marks, and every other thing you need to know. Either you are a post-UTME candidate or a direct entry candidate, every information is available in this YouTube channel. Okay, so UI distance learning program is another option which you can explore, or which you can use to obtain an undergraduate degree in University of Ibadan. So we'll be moving forward and you see what it is all about. So these two modes that I said now, they are alternatives you can use to pursue an undergraduate degree in University of Ibadan. And the students on the two modes, either you are a regular on campus student or you are a distance learning student, you have equal rights and privileges in the university. You have access to the facilities, the lecture rooms, the library, and any other thing provided for students in the university. Although the distance learning program does not have a campus of its own, because it is an e-learning program. It's a distance, or let's say it's an open distance e-learning program. So when you use all those three words together, you will see the essence of the program: open distance e-learning program. So we're going to be looking into each of those words. When they say uh, open program, it means that it is accessible to everyone anywhere they are. It is accessible to anyone, regardless of their location. That's the meaning of open. And distance means that you may not necessarily need to be in Ibadan to be a student of this program. And e-learning means they are using online mode. Yes, they are using online. That's what e-learning means. So specifically, students in both programs, let's say regular program and the distance learning program, they go through the same curriculum, the same examination, being taught, being administered by the same lecturers and facilitators, which means that the lecturers who are taking those who have those who are on the traditional face-to-face regular on-campus program, the same lecturers taking them are the same lecturers taking those who are students of distance learning as well. So there's no uh, discrimination there or sort of preference or something like that. And also, they earn the same certificate, they earn the same UI certificate. So whether you are a distance learning graduate or you are a regular campus graduate, you are going to be issued the same UI certificate and are both eligible for mobilization for NYSC, subject to government policies regarding that. Eligibility for mobilization for NYSC is subject to government policies, and that policies will be from JAM and NYSC. The mobilization we are talking about here might be an exemption letter or the actual serving. So that one uh, is for the policy, or let's say this aspect is uh, pursuant, or let's say depending and is subject to government policies on that aspect. So basically, graduates of distance and part-time programs, the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board and the NYC might say that okay, they are not eligible to go for service, but they are eligible for exemption letter. They might say that they have the authority to uh, modify that policy at any time. So let's move ahead now. The major differences between the two modes, let's say the regular and the UIDFC, are the modes of receiving lectures, assignments, and examinations. So the main difference, we can say that okay, when if you are asking what's the main difference between on-campus program and UIDLC, is that how they receive lecture, how they give them assignments and the examination, and we are going to look at that in the next paragraph now. UIDLC uses online mode and self-paced learning. That means that receiving lecture now, they use online mode. So they are receiving lectures online. Their lectures are online. They use online platforms to conduct or to facilitate lectures for them. So instead of lecturers to gather them into a class to be teaching them and all that, so they use online mode, and that's the essence of distance learning because you have access to the internet and to the lecture facilities anywhere you are, and also it is self-paced. So which means that lectures are online, students are self-paced, and will be given access to course materials. So self-pacing means that, or let's say self-paced learning means that students will be given or students will have access to course materials which they will download and they can read it on their own. You understand? It is self-paced. You can read it when you are available and when you are chanced and you attend classes online. But exams are physical, so they always conduct their exams physically, and the exams are usually conducted at the UIDFC CBT Center. So their exams are physical, lectures are online, students are self-paced and will be given access to course materials, but their exams are physical. So when you get admitted, you know more about that. So you have to note that UI Open Distance Learning Program is not a part-time program. Specifically, UI does not run undergraduate part-time program, and it is not a pre-degree program. It is not a preliminary program. Please take note of that. So it doesn't mean that when the learning is online, the lectures are online, students are self-paced, doesn't mean that it is a part-time program. It is not. It is more like uh, a distance learning, open distance learning, just like National Open University, not a part-time program or a part-time university or a pre-degree program. And it is not a preliminary program, it is normal undergraduate program, and it's not a part-time program. Please take note of that. Even though you can run it as a part-time, but they have their own academic calendar which they run. So instead of uh, making the academic calendar to include physical lectures, they draw their academic calendar to include online facilitation of learnings. So that's what they do. So it is not a part-time program. They have their timetable for lectures, online lectures. They have their timetable for interactive sessions. They have their timetable for when students will be given course material and they will go and read it on their own. When they will come back for online facilitation of learning, and when they will come for exam, when they will come for matriculation, when they will come for graduation and convocation and all that. They also hold events alongside the regular program, but it's only matriculation that is different. So their matric is different. They conduct their matric for distance learning students separately and for regular students separately, but their graduation or let's say convocation is usually together and all that. Any other thing you need to know when you get to school, you will know. So let's go to this section now. Courses available. So there are um, 16 courses available, or let's say 16 programs available under UIDSC, and these are the courses. I've listed them here under Faculty of Arts. You can see them. Faculty of Social Sciences, Faculty of Education, Faculty of Science, and Faculty of Clinical Science. So from this now, we move to admission requirements. You can recheck all these things and you see the courses available. Please. So Admission requirement for undergraduate courses at the under level are credit passes in five relevant WAEC, NECO, or GC subjects. Okay. I will share with you the documents uh, which shows admission requirements now. The link to this document will be provided um, in the description of this video. You can go and check it. You have access to it. So in this document, you will see the list of courses available, the requirements for direct entry and the requirements for O level, and the special consideration which you need to take note of. So it is very important that you read this document very well. It's very important that you read this document very well so that you don't make mistake. So let's go back to the courses available. Now, under the Faculty of Arts, we have one, two, three, four. We have four courses. English one, Philosophy and Public Affairs two, History and Diplomatic Studies three, Communication and Language Arts four. Okay, let's go and check their requirements. So all these courses they have their own level and they have their direct entry requirements. So under the Faculty of Arts, let's go Faculty of Arts. Um, Yeah, those courses. Okay, faculty of art. Yeah, we have history here. Okay, we have communication language arts. So UIDSC, their mode of entry, they have O level and direct entry, but it is quite flexible and it is quite how do you put it now? Flexible, and it is liberal. It is quite accommodating. It is quite accommodating, unlike the regular program, which is very strict. They are very strict with regular programs, but with DSC they are liberal. They are liberal with it, and that liberalism, or let's say that flexibility. Now I'm going to explain it to you. You see it. O level mode is usually 5 years. So the duration for studying through, if you are entering through O level mode, you are using O level results alone, every course will be 5 years under in UIDLC. But if you are using direct entry, it might be a 4 year and it might be a 3 year fast track program. There are some courses that allows fast track program, which is 3 years and with a specific requirements. Not all courses do have. But when you check this admission requirement document, you are going to know which courses are available for fast track, which with which requirements and all that. So for Faculty of Arts, Communication Language Arts, they are very liberal, O level results, and for direct entry, they accept NCE, they accept OND, or let's say ND, and they also accept HND. So if you are having NCE, you must have English language and any other arts or social science subject, which should be a combination in addition to your O-level requirement. For example, you can do English, political science at NCE level, and you can use that result to process a direct entry admission into UIDLC for a 4 year program in communication and language arts. Likewise, OND, or National Diploma, you can use at least upper credit grade in addition to O-level requirements. You can use that as well, 4 year, and HND as well. At least you must have lower credits in HND to process this direct entry admission. So the same thing, they repeated the same thing under special consideration for HND, and the O level requirement is very clear. But the only thing you have to note is that government and economics are not as subject, and that's because for communication language arts you need English language, literature in English, and any other 3 or 4 subjects from arts, social sciences, or science. um So that's what you need. So every other course has its own requirements like that, and the ones that I think they are most important. So UIDS usually accepts NCE, OND, HND, or first degree for direct entry, and they will state specifically what they need. So I think I used to have issues with those who want to apply for nursing. So let's go to that place. Let's go to that place. So it is very important that you read this document for the course you want to apply for and understand clearly. Understand clearly. You have to read and understand. But mostly they accept NC, National Diploma, ND, and HND. They also accept uh, first degree. And for some courses, you can put in for fast track program, a 3 year program. So for nursing, nursing is available under UIDS, and that's BSc nursing. So this one is only available for direct entry mode. It is not available for O level. You cannot use O level to process direct entry admission to nursing in UIDLC. So those who are eligible to apply for nursing are those who are already registered or let's say licensed nurses or midwives. So they must possess a valid license, and before you can possess a valid license in nursing, you must have gone through uh let's say it will be a 2 or 3 year program to obtain ND in nursing or midwifery. So that's basically what you need. So you must have been a licensed nurse before you can apply for nursing, BSc nursing under UIDLC as a direct entry candidate. It's not available for O level entry at all. So these are the things you need for nursing. So for statistics, you see what they need from there. For computer science, you must see if you are using O level 5 year, if you are using direct entry 4 year. So for direct entry into computer science, you can have OND or HND in computer science with at least upper credits or any other mathematics based courses plus O level requirements. You understand? So sociology is very liberal. You can use NC national diploma, you can use HND as well. Yes. I think let me show you a course that may apply for fast track. Yes, that's post science. Political science, they accept NC, ND, HND, and diploma certificates and a first degree from any discipline, um, in addition to O level requirements. So if you're having HND or first degree in any discipline, you can apply for a fast track program in political science, and that's a 3 year program, as I said earlier. So this course allows a fast track program. I think there's one course under Faculty of Education as well. Let's look at that should be like maybe adult education or something like that. Where is that? Is it adult education? Education management. Okay. So those who are going for education courses as direct entry, they need to read this very well and understand the subject that they must combine in their NC results before they may be eligible to apply for the education program. So you can read more on it. I will drop the link in the description of this video, and let's just move ahead with the other things we are discussing here. So requirement, I've discussed requirements for you, what the result as acceptable WAEC, NECO or GC. The for direct entry you can have Cambridge A level, NC, OND, HND and first degrees in addition to O level requirements. So they are starting at 200 level for direct entry candidate and it is usually 4 years, but O level it is 5 years and they are starting from 100 level. For nursing, I've explained that it's open to registered nurses and direct entry applicants only. So there's no level entry for nursing, and what they must possess, I've noted it. So if you are applying with O level, you are going to write or you are going to take an entrance exam, but you are applying as a direct entry, they only go for admission screening. So every person or every concerned candidate will be invited whenever it is time, either for their um either for okay yeah either for entrance exam or admission screening. So duration of study, I've discussed that O level entry is a 5 year and direct entry is a 4 year, but you can also apply for fast track program in courses that are eligible with a requirement that is accepted. Okay, section E now, special consideration for you post-semi candidates. So every year they allow post-semi candidates, you are post-semi candidate who have taken your post-semi in that year to apply for UIDSC. It could be, I think the last one they did was free of charge. They did not charge them for application. They only have to indicate their interest on the admission portal. Okay, they did not miss the cutoff mark. They did not score up to 50 in UI post CME, so they are not eligible for the regular program, but they score nothing less than 40. Okay, so those people may indicate their interest on the your admission portal that they want to apply for UIDSC. So UIDSC will invite them for admission screening. They will treat them as they have taken entrance exam before. So they will invite them for admission screening whenever it is time for it. So that's the special consideration for them. So for school fee now, UIDSC acceptance fee is 30,500 excluding bank charges. Acceptance fee, if you have been admitted, that's the acceptance fee. So newly admitted students school fee may range from 90,000 to 120,000, except for nursing program which is 195,000. So their school fees are usually paid for per semester, and school fees are different for each program and can only be seen on the student portal after you have been admitted. So they pay their school fee every semester. So when I say it may range between 90 and 120,000, it means that you will be paying the range of 90 and 120 every semester. And we have 2 semesters in the session. And if you are going for a 5-year program, you know that you will be having 10 semesters like that, 2 semesters per session. So 5 sessions, 10 semesters. So you'll be paying between 90 and 120 every semester, except for nursing program, which is 195. So school fees are paid for per semester. The school fee may be different or may vary depending on the program. That's just it. So application form now, as at the time of making this video, application form is 15,000 naira from us. I'm not saying that's a general application or something like that. You can log into the portal if you know how to do that without paying professional consultation or any fee. You can log into their portal to do your registration yourself and all that. But if you are registering through us, that application fee will be 15,000 naira. So at the time of making this video, application form is currently available. The academic calendar is currently running for the session for this 2023-2024 session, and the admission is ongoing for the next session, which is 2024-2025. So you can apply now, and they will invite you for entrance exam as an O-level candidate and for admission screening as a direct entry candidate, and you'll be preparing to resume next session. So UIDSC registration is totally online. Your physical presence is not needed at any point of the registration. Just send the details you are required to send and the uh, documents you are required to send. So upon successful application, O-level candidates will be invited for entrance exam at a later date. I've said that. Direct entry candidate will be invited for admission screening, no entrance exam for them. So all information will be communicated through email. So you are expected to use a valid and accessible email address, and that's where UIDLC will be communicating with you. They will invite you for an entrance exam through that, or for admission screening through that, and any other thing they need from you. That's where they will communicate and all that. So as I said, the application form is 15,000 as at the time of making this video, and candidates who register with us will get past questions for the entrance exam. So the details needed for registration is just your personal information, your address, and O-level results. So you just snap your O-level results properly. You snap your passport photograph and also any other document or qualification you are the entry candidate. So all documents you are sending should be clear and straight. So now application is currently ongoing. I hope this video provides a clear instruction and process of how UI distance learning program works, and the requirement for the courses, the duration, the school fee, the mode of learning, exam, and all that, the application form, and every other thing you need to know. They are here. I'll be sharing the link to the admission requirements in the description of this video. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone you think may have interest in it. Thank you for watching this video again. My name is Elijah Derem. Bye.